Welcome back to our channels. My name is David Chams na leo nimebahatika kupatana na Mheshimiwa Okiya Omtatah, the Busia Senator. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa. How have you been?
I'm fine.
Asante sana. Tuko hapa na mambo inaendelea Kenya mingi sana. As we speak right now, kuna kesi ya kijana wetu mwenye amepotea juzi na kuna mambo mengi inaendelea. Hata jana tumeona pale wameleta kwa CCTV Mbagathi. Niliona hata nilisikia umeongea pale ukareact on that, the CCTV. How is the going so far? How is the case?
I think basically what needs to be known has been known, that this young man was murdered in the police cells, or was murdered by the police in police custody, and the chain of command must come in. They have gone for the small fish, as usual, and there's a danger of a cover-up. And those people should be put under witness protection because they can easily be executed to protect their big bosses. So Lagat by now should have vacated the office. Not only is he a suspect in the murder, but is the direct commander of the Kenya Police Service. Of the Kenya Police, what is it called? Kenya Police Service?
Yes.
Yeah, the Kenya Police Service. That branch of the National Police Service is directly under the command of Lagat. It's the one which committed the crime. Lagat was the complainant. He has command responsibility. For anything else, he should vacate office like yesterday and go. If not, the commander-in-chief should fire him. And that's President William Ruto should send him packing so that the Kenya Police Service can be free to tell us exactly who is culpable and we get the bottom of the issue. Secondly, that is one limb of the issue. The one limb of the issue is who killed the young man. The second limb of the issue is why was he killed? Why was he killed? He was killed because he raised an allegation that Mr. Lagat, according to reports, that Mr. Lagat was involved in corruption. But up to now, I have not seen a copy of the text. How possible is it that this text can just disappear like that over the net? I've not seen one, but maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe you people have seen it. I've not seen the text that the young man posted, or is alleged to have posted. And we would like to know the contents of that text and what is being done about those contents. We would also like a proper inquest into the police accounts. We would like Mr. Lagat to be subjected to a lifestyle audit to establish whether or not he's a beneficiary of proceeds of crime. So much as we condemn the death of our brother, we must not forget what he died for. He died exposing corruption. And Mr. Lagat must be put to the test of whether or not he's corrupt. And that is very an easy thing to do. And that's what I think should happen so that our brother does not die in vain. He died condemning corruption in the police force. He named Lagat as the architect of the corruption. And Mr. Lagat must be criminally investigated for corruption, including lifestyle audits. We know what his salary is. We know what he has been earning through the ranks, and we want to look at the wealth he owns, whether it's commensurate with that particular income that is known. If known, he should be able to explain how he acquired this extra wealth that will not be that people are complaining of, because it's not just the late who raised the issue of corruption by Mr. Lagat. Even police officers have complained that Mr. Lagat is a very corrupt individual. And now that some blood of a Kenyan has been spilled, let him stand there, warts and all, so that we can know what kind of character he is. If we don't do that, our brother will have died in vain. And that should not be the case. IPOA is, look at the commissioners. How did they get there? They were handpicked by Ruto. These are Ruto's henchmen. So they're just part of the cabal. That, you know, I have orders which I won in court saying that this thing should be filled in a proper way. We cannot achieve that. So IPOA has no capacity to do what it's being given to do. I'm sure if it was not for the confusion that the ruling that Justice Mugambi gave the other day, saying that only IPOA should investigate police matters, the Internal Affairs Unit of the Kenya Police Service, of the National Police Service, was a very, very competent unit. And I would request that they go ahead and carry out thorough investigations and assist IPOA in whatever they're doing so that you can get to the end of this. IPOA is really something I don't understand myself. It's something I don't understand. It's a civilian. It's a civilian. And look at the name. The name is oversight. It's not a policing authority. It doesn't police the police. It oversights the police. So when you give IPOA powers to police the police, they can't. Usually these uniformed formations have their own police units to police them. And I know Ruto, when he came into power, under Koome, they dismantled and they destroyed the Internal Affairs Unit, which was a very, very highly qualified unit that could deal with police issues. You remember the case whereby there was those two Indian nationals who disappeared. It's the Internal Affairs Unit that was able to go after the police officers and crack the case. And though the body was not found, these people were charged with murder. So this was a very competent unit that, when I look at IPOA, my friend Hassan, it's like a retirement home. If you look at all those civilians who are there, they cannot police the uniformed people. And especially a police that has discarded its civilian uniform and now goes everywhere in military fatigues. Even you saw Kanja come to parliament in military fatigues. You see, it's a militarized police force that thinks they have to use the boot to crash. They don't change the name of police service. In fact, where we are today, somebody can be tempted to say that we must disband the police and reconstitute it afresh. The question of reforms, this police cannot be reformed. We just need a new police force. This one cannot be reformed. Because you reform something that can work. If something is dead, you don't reform it, you get a new thing. So these murders are there, and the abuses in the police cells are all over. When I was when I was arrested in December, they put me in a cell which they had intentionally infected with a fungus. And one police officer had to come, and a lady came and whispered to me and said, that room was treated, please. When you leave, if the court releases you, head straight